Hi everyone. It's been a really big month this month, May, for the fishery. There's been a lot of big fish caught, and we've also had our first 40-pounder caught, which is fantastic news. I'm over the moon about that. And I've got some footage of that. It's a fish called apples. You'll have heard me talk about that in previous videos. But on the same day, there was also a fish called the unit caught at 39 pound 8 ounces. So two huge fish for the same day. It was quite unbelievable, really. Currently having a bit of a walk around the res. It's shut at the moment. The fish have spawned last weekend. Very vigorous spawn this year, so decided to shut it for a little bit longer this year. Last year they didn't really do much of a spawn, or not that we noticed, because there wasn't much weed growth. So it's the most stressful time of year for the fish, so it's best just to give them a bit of time, let them settle back down again before everyone turns up, because I have a feeling when we open up, all the new members that have joined this year, they'll be chomping at the bit to get down. So yeah, we'll open up when as and when we can. But yeah, I've got some footage of apples to show you. Unfortunately, my footage of the unit didn't come out very well. It was sort of on dusk and the videos aren't great, but I've got some good pictures, so I'll attach them and show you the fish. So yeah, overall really good month. Looking forward to meeting everyone next month, the new members, and hopefully the fishing continues and the fish get a little bit bigger still. So there it is, Revesby's biggest resident at the moment, as far as we know. 40 pound exactly, brilliant fish. Has put on 9 pounds in 4 years since we put it in. So and I think it's probably got room to grow a bit more by the looks of it. It's not done yet, I don't think. So watch this space with this fish. Well done, Dan.
Thank you very much.
It's a big moment for Revesby, that is. First 40 pounder. So great stuff. Let's slip it back. There it goes.
Nice one.
Well done. So what these fish are doing when they're spawning, they tend to be in little pods of 3 or 4, and it'll tend to be a female and with a couple of males sort of chasing them around. And what happens is the female releases her eggs and the males fertilise them almost as soon as they're out. So that's why you see the males sort of thrashing around behind the females, because they're trying to jostle for dominance, you know, and get there first. What was really interesting though this year is I actually got to see a lot of roach were following the female fish that might have been on their own, releasing eggs on their own, and they'll be eating the eggs as soon as they come out. So it goes to show why it's so important to do your nettings and sort of monitor your silverfish population, because your succession rate of the carp spawn will be massively hindered by the amount of silverfish you have in the lake. So it just goes to prove that sort of every 3 years we need to sort of remove the silvers. But yeah, as you can see here, sort of the fish sort of pod up in little groups, so there'll be bits of thrashing going on all over the place, and that's basically what's happening. And it doesn't take them long to get over and done with. You know, a couple of days and they'll be done. But yeah, and then they'll have a week or so where it's closed and no one's fishing for them, just to sort of recover, because it is a very stressful time for them, and you can end up losing fish through spawning. But as you can see here, these are 2 males behind this female, and they'll be sort of fighting for dominance there to try and get to her first.